Hi, I realize that a lot of people are in quarantine right now and they don't get to get out much. And I'm really lucky. My partner and I, my fiance and I, have this beautiful property in Florida. And so we get out and go for walks every day and go into the forest and things. So I just wanted to share that with you. And there's a little tortoise. And hopefully it'll brighten your day and make you feel not so cooped up. There's a tiny little tortoise right here. I don't want to disturb him too much, but he's very cute. So yeah, this is a sand pine scrub oak forest, and it's in central Florida, and it is an endangered forest which has endangered flora and fauna. So one example you're seeing right now, there's the gopher tortoise, and that little skink you saw before was a blue-tailed skink, I think it's called, under the thing. And they are both endangered. So right now I'll focus on the gopher tortoise, which is a very important species in that it supports many, many other species. So it has, there's a burrow right over here actually. So their burrows support upwards of 350 other species, including like gopher frogs, gopher snakes, different rodents, and I think the Florida mouse, which is also an endangered species. And so if you see a burrow, it could have many, many different other species in there. So this pile of debris here is all the vines that we've actually pulled out of the trees. The trees, these are an invasive species that just strangle the forest, and so you can see trees that we've pulled them out and now flourishing, and it's one of the best feelings, actually pulling these vines out of the trees, because you'll see the trees just flourish. It's just really good workout if you get the chance. See, this one was covered in vines. Oh, there's a birdie. That might be a scrub jay actually, which are an endangered species that are endemic to this region. Very unique, rare species who have unique habitats and habits. Oh, I think I can hear a tortoise. Maybe. I don't want to build it up, but there's definitely one that lives near here. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this forest. It's a endangered rare forest, and there's only about 10 to 15% of it left in Florida from the what was originally here. And it's a lot to do with like citrus farming and development. So if you ever want to move to Florida, it'd be awesome if you could purchase some property and either keep it wild or rewild it, because we could really use it. What else? So yeah, we've got some unique fauna, which is the tortoises, but also we have endangered snakes and skinks and mammals, and I know that there's woodpeckers that come over here, and we definitely have some endangered flora as well, different plants here that are native to this area. There's another burrow that had a guy in it a couple of days ago. Right now it's mating season, so the tortoises are getting kind of frisky and active, coming out quite a bit during the day and eating the grass. They really like coming over to this area around the house because there's a lot of good grass here. What else was I going to tell you? So, a lot of wildflowers coming out at the moment. I'll see if I can find some for you. Here's some flowers. But the bees are absolutely loving it at the moment. A lot of carpenter bees about, probably because we have a lot of wood around our house and they love to chew and make their little homes. So over here is a meadow that we've decided to keep as is because it is full of gopher tortoise burrows. There's at least 3 right there. Oh, I just want to show you this tree. It's really cool. So this whole area was really backed up with vines and just debris, and we cleared it out because it just makes it healthier and safer to have the house around. So I love this like corkscrew tree. It's really cool. Let me take you over to the gopher tortoise. So around, like, we didn't even notice that there were burrows here, so we're pretty sure they moved in around the same time that we moved in. And there's at least 3 burrows in this immediate area. That's cute. They're like the 3 bears. One's small, one's medium, one's large. And they love to come out here and eat the grass. Yeah, very happy out here. They come out and sunbake every day, and there's been a male courting this female recently. Oh, there she is. I don't know if you can see her. I don't want to disturb her, but she's right in there. So he's been coming every day. So hopefully there will be babies soon. That would be great. Speaking of babies, oh, that's a prickly pear cactus. Just shows you how dry it is here. And I'll put some details in the comments so that you can learn more about this type of vegetation and forest. So here's a really tiny gopher tortoise burrow. He is about the size of a tennis ball, maybe a little bit smaller. Maybe we'll see him sometime. He's so cute. You definitely have to watch where you're putting your feet. There's plenty of snakes out here. On average, I probably see about 4 a day. And thankfully, they are not venomous, most of them. We definitely have rattlesnakes here. We have pygmy rattlesnake, which I've seen a couple of, but you don't see them as often. We see a lot of black races and brown snakes. One other thing I wanted to show you was the palmettos. So these are such a great plant because they actually produce a berry. I'll see if I can find. Avoid the burrows. You don't want to ever interfere with a burrow. They produce a berry. The palmettos produce a berry that a lot of the wildlife eats, including deer and bear and the gopher tortoise. And so they are everywhere, but this berry is very important. Oh, there's a bunch of birds in there. The berry is very important to sustain animals like bears and such, to keep them in the wild. You know, if they have plenty of food, they won't come into our neighborhoods. That's where there's going to be a bunch of berries. So if you see the berries, please just leave them alone. I know some people have got it in their head that they're good to eat or something, but they're really important for wildlife to eat. So I'll just come out here. There's a couple more burrows around here. These are azaleas. They were really pretty last week, but it's been very dry, so they're struggling a little bit. Around here, you have to be very aware of like where you drive and stuff around here. Like, you do not want to run over a tortoise. That would be so sad. But their burrows are just all over the place. There's another one. Yeah. This is a very, very, very dry upland forest, which can can actually benefit from fire every now and then, but because there's so many houses littered in this forest, it doesn't get the fire that it sometimes needs, and so we have to be very diligent to clear out, dead branches and things to make sure that it stays healthy, make sure that the trees aren't growing on top of each other, just basically be a steward of the forest, and take care of it. I think that's about it. Yeah, just wanted to share that with you, and hopefully you've learned something about how amazing this forest is and what it does and what it supports, and you can learn more, and I'll post some more details in the comments. Thank you. Have a great day.